Doing good. Well, that's good. Lord, we're glad to hear that, aren't we? Oh, we're glad to hear that. We're glad to hear you're doing good. Good Lord, you know how glad we are to hear you're doing good? I don't want to be one to put a number on it, but real glad. We're real glad you're doing good. Let me get my computer cranked up. Your boy needs a little green tea in his life here to start off with on this one. I will remind you guys, well, you already knew that, but please like this video. Camera's here. Please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel. And please make sure to have that notification bell enabled so that you will be notified when we go live in moments just like this one. What's up, Jason? And just like Jason is here, make sure that you are a member of the YouTube and that you are also a patron on the Patreon. Be sure to do that. And if you would like to leave a little super chat action, the super chats will come across the screen like normal. You can also tip Frankie in my Linktree link in the description, but none of the prompts that normally work will work, just so you know. None of the talk to text to speech, none of that will work for this. This will be because we're streaming on mobile, so we don't have the actually, honestly, I don't even know if, because I'm not using the Streamlabs thing, I don't even know if it'll work. But that being said, I would just expect, if you guys want to have your comment read aloud like it normally is, none of those widgets are on. So just keep that in mind. The only person here is Brother JP upstairs. I don't think he can hear how loud that was. I got the downstairs to myself. We got pork chops, guys. We're doing pork chops, Jason. Little porky choppies. I kind of, you know what I could do? Line them all up on this pan here with some, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do some of that real quick. Old ass mail off the counter. Oh, fucking. Yeah. That'll work. Scissors. Oh boy, these scissors suck. All right, anyway. There we go. Finally got it in that nice little sweet spot. I've just recently gotten into vacuum sealing. here. And this guy gets to live over here. So that means most everything will get seasoned all right. Blood off my hands and out this pouch here. And I'm gonna get a monitor set up so I can read you guys' chat. But before I look up again, please make sure to like this video. I would love for the amount of viewers to equal the amount of likes that we have received, or exceed that number. That's my goal, in case you're wondering. Really good first show tonight at work. The second show, boy, there were a lot of good comedy, a lot of good comedians on it, but God bless America. I feel indifferent about some of the folks that got to see the end of that show. I don't mean to be telling tales out of school or talking on somebody like that, but God bless America. Whew. That second show was not going well, and someone, thank God, saved it. It sucks when there's like a thing. This guy, like, he was kind of like, this dude. I don't even know if I should even talk about this. For real. There's a guy, he's like from LA, has a show. The show turns out pretty good, you know? Decent crowd. Awesome comics on the show. Like, it was incredible comics on the show. Like, Kim Congdon did a set, Darius Bennett went up, Trey Stewart, I don't know if you guys know Trey Stewart, he's awesome. It was, this guy, I guess, knows people, produces a decent show, but went up himself and was doing jokes. I'm here to tell y'all that this man did too much time. And that's all there is to that. Man did too much time. And then was kind of like, and this is why I don't really feel bad talking about this, because he was like saying some kind of fucked up shit like, yeah, well, if they don't want to work and they want to go home, talking like somebody came out, a comedian that we know, a great comic that we know, came out and was like trying to give the guy a little wisdom. Like, hey man, you're bombing, dude, and it might be time to get off the stage and let these people go home. And I think that he was talking about the audience, but the dude on stage at the moment took it to mean that he was talking about the staff, which we also wanted to go home. So then he kind of just said some off shit about the staff, and it was fucked up. A wild night, hell yeah. It was a good lineup. Where's my other phone at? Where did I put it? Is it here? Oh, it's over there. Oh, before I do that, I need to get this fucking rice going. That'll take a minute. Get some more butter. Okay, this is just the bottom. do about 3 cups of rice. Yeah. Gotta wash my rice. Now I'll grab my monitor phone so I can look at the chat. There we go. What's up, Jade? What's up, Jason? What's up, Emo? Pan, a cast iron skillet heating up behind me. I'm doing this on a little bit higher heat than I normally cook on because I kind of want to get these done quicker. And the quicker I get the pork chops done, the quicker I can get the gravy going. Then by the time I get done with the gravy, the rice should be getting good and done by then. And then the pork chops, I'm gonna keep them wrapped up in aluminum foil. Try to keep them hot, but I might just throw them in the microwave and nuke them a minute before I eat them, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not proud of that, but it's something that I've done. Like you have to, like I'm trying to use one pan to get all the juices that I get from cooking the pork chops in the gravy. But in doing that, I can't start the thing that takes almost as long as cooking the meat, because gravy takes a long time to make. But I'm committed. I took tomorrow off work. I still got to go downtown and do a late show. I'm gonna do the music on that show. I can smell that pan behind me is ready. All right, this is enough washing the rice. But yeah, it'd be cool. I gotta go downtown and do some. I think I gotta. Now that I think about it, I might have a comedy set to do tomorrow as well. I forget. Now, I got it right up under the Pyrex symbol. I'm realizing that there was something in this thing. It was pancake batter. It was in this before I measured the rice. Rice going, power, white, cook. Yes. Butter. Gotta borrow more of Tony's butter. I didn't get to go get any tonight. I gotta go get some tomorrow. Got a couple of errands to run tomorrow, which is nice to have tomorrow off to do that with. I got a butter knife right here. Pan's about to scream. Uh-oh. That might catch the smoke detector because the pan got too hot. We'll see. That thing is smoking. Here, I gotta get the fucking chicken. This is what I get for trying to do high heat. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. We got a little smoke happening, but what can you do? I gotta pull this heat down, man. I gotta open up the door. Open the window. Damn. We hit our smoke quota, that's for sure. Had to go open another window over there. Yeah, I had to go open another window. And I should honestly get a little fan. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go grab another fan. All right. Over here. I think I got it now. There's still smoke everywhere in the house, but that was my fault for trying to speed things up. I should have done what I always do, which always works. And I was just trying to be quick. At least it's nice and cool outside tonight and not like cold. So I need to leave a window open. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make an executive here and fuck it, I'm gonna watch this thing anyway. Put it on the raw meat. How about some sweet tea for us? Look at that, you guys can't see how incredibly smoky it is in the house right now. Pork chops, that's right. Too much to do to sleep. I know what that's like. Like a moderate level of smoke is fine. Like this level can get caught by the fan here, but the rest of the smoke in the house, we don't have a ceiling fan in our living room, which is weird, but we never had one. Just one of the lights. y'all doing good? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really need to smoke a little more, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not walking away from this stuff long enough to do it. I guess I could go ahead and get my gravy mix ready. Maybe that's enough. And I'm going to use the pink salt. The cracked black pepper. Good garlic powder. The onion powder. We just cooking. We just cooking. I know I'm not as interactive, but as you can understand, I was trying to do something a little quicker, but it ended up almost fucking up. But I think I saved myself. It's just now the normal level of smoky in here. Them pork chops look pretty done too. I'm gonna see how well I did on the first one. I actually want to take a bite of this. You know what? One already broke off here. That seems to be all right. And this is coming apart with a fork, so maybe that is too. Yeah. It tastes very good. But I like to do things slow. And that came around too fast. 2 more pieces of pork chop. The rice ain't even gotten to the 10 minutes left portion yet. I was also planning on doing some gaming tonight, but I got home a little too late. But since I am off work tomorrow, I believe I'm gonna try to do some shit during the day tomorrow, maybe. Or hell, I could sleep kind of late, so I could just get done with this and we switch whoever's down to hang out over to the gaming thing at the end. Because I didn't do it last night, and I kind of do want to game a little bit. Kind of miss it. Another piece of this pork chop. What do you guys think? Yeah? I think it's pretty good. That quick. That's all it needed. Clean pan. Clean sheet of foil. Hell yeah, you know what I think? This is manageable. Rice still got time. I honestly was gonna make like a pizza or something and get out of here. I'm just kidding. I was gonna make like a tree and leaf. I was gonna make a little Totino's a Totino's pizza. Y'all hear that? For an appetizer, but all this stuff kind of went to the wayside real quick. Hey, we're 8-8 now. I like that. Welcome to you, by the way. So now, once I get all of this out, I just got to get this gravy flour in there, and I got to stir that gravy flour around long enough for it to lose the flour taste. Damn, 37 minutes is taking me to do this? Wow. Doesn't seem like it's taking that long. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to eat something quick, but and I do have pizzas that I could have made, but I really don't want. I've been doing not good with letting. Well, I mean, I've been doing great lately at it, but historically, I have not done well with keeping meat long enough, or keeping meat and then letting it go bad. I don't want anything to go bad, is what I mean. What's up, Hans? What's up, everybody else too? What's up, Panic, Pooter? Panic, which one? The local sets that aired tonight? What did you think of it? How did it go? I'm very curious of your opinion, and don't hold back, Panic. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought. Because this doesn't, whatever your opinion may be, won't reflect. Oh, damn, his neighbor got mad? Oh, that's a bummer. Was there a noise complaint? How was the music? How was the guy that did it? How are the songs? That's right, Putin. Vladimir Poot. Huh. Was there variety to it, or did it all sound like the same type of vibe? Oh, I was putting it up last night, that's for sure, man. They were going for something. Interesting. All right, rice has got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So. I'm not a big salmon guy. Mumford made a bunch of salmon casserole, and I don't think he liked it very much. Salmon's a very gamey fish. I'm just not a huge enough seafood fan to be able to appreciate the flavor of salmon. That's what I'm looking for there on that one. Yeah, I don't know. I watched a couple of those local sets things. It's a bummer that the guy was loud. I didn't get any complaints. But then again, I was just me and a guitar. I'd assumed that there was a band. Like, was it like a full band or like more than one person? Because if it was like a full band, I can get how it can get kind of loud. And that is like a really it's a decent neighborhood. Drums and all. Yeah, that'll do it. Some more fat in here. Juice from the chops. That'll work, but I also kind of need some bacon grease. Break this flour up there a little bit there. Yeah, that sucks because I think I knew the guy that was doing that tonight. It sucks that it didn't go great for him. How were the interviews between the songs, Panic? I have cooked all of the flour taste out of the flour yet. Seems like I may have. That's hot. Grease on the hand, and it's stuck. It wouldn't come off. I'm burning myself a lot lately. All right. Rice cooker. This gravy I'm making with 1 cup water, 1 cup chicken stock. I need to see something here. I know about how much let's see how much 1/3 a cup of flour. This is probably what I pulled out. In that case, I'll probably need just a little. Another light dust in there. Burnt the shit out of my hand with that grease, dude. The rice is done, the pork chops is done. Now you gotta stand here and stir the shit out of this gravy until it starts looking more like gravy and less like water. Putting the flour over on top was a bad move. If it doesn't go in the beginning, it shouldn't go in. And I was like, I'm not gonna waste any of this chicken stock, so I dumped it all in here. This portion of the show is called Stirring Gravy. I couldn't tell exactly where the grease got on my hand, but boy, I can now. Please like the video if you're in here and you haven't yet. Just a friendly reminder. Bubbling now, I'm gonna reduce the heat by a bunch. Maybe we just end up with some runny gravy. That's all right too. I'm kind of ready for it to reach some sort of semblance to let me know that it's done. And it is yet to do that. And that was a big splatter. It like took up pretty much the whole, this whole part of my finger here. What's up, Avery? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that was the brother Satchel. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate you, buddy. Avery, you're also getting a wrench. Another thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna try some of this damn pork chop that keeps peeking at me from around the edge here at the bottom. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. While the temperature's dropping there, I'm going to pull a little, pull that off of there. Now, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Ugh. Let's get some proper light going in here like that. And like this too. Why not? Let's have all the light going. Hell yeah. Thanks, Nicholas. Man, that was awesome, dude. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate your kindness, buddy. Satch there is an incredible musician as well in his own right. And has released a lot of really good music. Where is that available, Satch? I don't know if you said it was on Spotify or whatever, but I think it was on SoundCloud, right? That's where your stuff is now, on SoundCloud. That's awesome, dude. Oh, snap, dude. That's what's up. You gotta re-up the distro kid, man. That's awesome. I hear that. Well, that was a kind gesture. Well, yeah. What's it? Is it under Nicola? Is it under your name on Spotify? That's awesome, man. You got a DistroKid hyperlink you can put in the chat and I'll pin it. Or basically wherever you want people to listen. Wherever you want people to listen, put it in the chat and I'm going to pin it. Oh, the old, I bet you must be using a Mac. Hold on a second. Let's see. Well, here you go. How about this? Spotify. Bam. That message that is pinned, you guys click it and follow Satch. Nicholas Big Dickolas. That's right. All right. Oh boy. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We got the gravy going. Now it's starting to kind of grow that film across the top like gravy's supposed to do. But I bet what I'm really gonna have to do is just dump a bunch of rice in here with it. And mix that up. That might actually be the move because this rice has been done for 12 minutes. How's that for starters? Not too bad, yeah. that might be the right ratio. Rice to gravy ratio. Or the gratio, rice and gratio. So I've got too much rice left in here to toss. Ooh. But I bet I can get this to work perfect, huh? Right out of the gate, perfect. It's too hot to grab. Damn, nailed the shit out of that. What I can do with that, now that it's malleable, that you've never seen anybody save rice in aluminum foil before, have you? This is what we call repurposing, reusing, and recycling. Now, fan can go off completely. Can probably shut these windows. Hold on, let me go shut this other window real quick. Y'all hear that? Alright. Now I need a bowl. Is there a bowl there? Nope. There's a bowl here though. Bam. Pull that over here. Away from that heat. On this plate of pork chops, there's a mountain of them. We're gonna migrate, hold on. This fork. First, I'm kind of curious about how this turned out. These little salt and peppers, all right. All right. Salt and pepper. And what kind of condiments are we going to use for this pork chop feast? just some simple barbecue sauce. I think I'm gonna go with just barbecue sauce here. Turn that off, didn't I? Did turn that off. Now, it's probably high time for me to plug in this phone that's been streaming. Probably need a little juice in its veins. Bam, there's that. And now we got juice. It's got juice in its veins. We got the chat here. Well, the sweet tea action straight out of the refrigerator. All right, so I'm gonna start. Hey, you guys come over here. Well, swing that around that way, and then we can bring this guy down here a little bit. That way we can see eye to eye. How about that? Yeah, the old fridge was just something that was here from the beginning that belonged to one of the roommates that is about to move out, and it never worked. So we don't have it anymore. And that's not something I'm not happy about. You know? It was just like a eyesore on the kitchen. Thing that didn't work. Pork chops are good. I'm hitting that with some a barbecue sauce. Cutting it with a knife. I'd be cutting it with the fork. Can't ask for much more than that. Bone. Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about getting the assorted little salt. rice and gravy. And then we'll give that a mix there. The rice and gravy that we ended up with. Holler. How delicious. Rice and gravy, it's hot. I don't like that I had to mix it all together at the site. I would rather do that in the bowl. I probably won't eat all this meat, no. But I mean, I will eat all this meat. Just not in one sitting tonight. I could, but I ain't really. I ain't really feeling it like that tonight. And plus, I stopped on the way home and got a mess of candy. Oh, I didn't forget about talking about that, Satch. So I went and got it. Yeah, I think I am going to game tonight, Peter. Once I'm done with this. And look at that. I just like that. That looks like grandma char, you know what I mean? You see that? Where a piece of grease, when I was mixing that gravy mix, got stuck on my finger there. I love hot dogs. Honestly, hot dogs is probably the thing I make the most. I took too big of a bite. And that piece was a little dry. What can you do? I cooked it all at a different time. A water dog guy? Oh, you mean boiling the dog in the water? No, I used to be like that was the first way I learned how to cook dogs, was just put them in a pot of boiling water until they busted open. But no, I'm a grilling dog guy. But I do something not a lot of people do. I season my hot dogs. I don't think a lot of people go through the trouble to season a hot dog, but I think it adds a lot. So I'll season it with Lawry's seasoned salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and I do that with the Red Hots as well because I'm a big Red Hots guy. Red Hot Links. I like Red Hots a lot. I'm pulling a pork chop piece off the bottom. One that's been there since the beginning. And I'm gonna hit it with some of that barbecue sauce. But no, I like to, I'll season them and then I'll just put them on the grill and then just leave them there. I just let them sit. I come back inside and I'll come back inside and I'll start getting my buns ready. And then once I get the buns, then I'm going to use, and I'll usually eat 8 at a time. Here's my point. 8 buns to a bag. If they didn't want you to eat 8 hot dogs at the time, why did they put 8 buns in the damn bag? But that's what I do. And I eat them a lot, man. And I'll just go. I'll leave them on high on the grill for however long. I never time it. I'll leave them on until I think, yeah, it's probably time to go roll them dogs over. And I go out there. And usually, they already got so burnt on the bottom that they would have rolled themselves. And I'll just go out and make sure that the part that needs to be on the heat is, and the part that doesn't need to be isn't. And then I'll let it do its thing and I come back inside for a while. But the time I go back, I take the buns with me. And the last time I did it, I just put the buns in when I put the first dogs down. I just put the buns on the top rack on the grill. Like I just left them still connected. I didn't even separate them out. I just still connected, put them on the top rack. And that actually turned out pretty good. I might do that more often going forward, but what I would do is I would look around and find the spot on the grill that was the hottest, that was burning the hot dogs the most, and I would pick the ones that needed to be a little more charred. I like burnt. I like charred hot dogs. I think that's the way you should do it. I think they should be a little burnt. That's the way you want them. Also, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I like for them to be a little burnt. I think that flavor is underutilized in a lot of food. I believe that it is very underutilized in many dishes because people are like, oh no, you burn it. I kind of want mine to be burnt, especially when we're talking about hot dogs. So, I'll rotate out to the hottest spot on the grill, the ones that need to be cooked a little more, and I'll take the ones that are cooked enough and I'll move them to the cooler spot on the grill. And then I would historically take my hot dog buns and just one at a time put them on the hot spot and just rotate it all the way around, all four sides, the top, bottoms, and both sides, to get like a little nice grill marks on the bun. And later, Emo, to get that on the bun, and I'll usually do that bun by bun, and then I'll put the buns back to the cool side, and I'll get done, and I have a mountain of hot dogs on a plate. And that's the way to do it, if you ask me. Nothing wrong with a little mountain of hot dogs on a plate. By the way, this is what we're eating here. This is what we're going with. Got me some pork chops here and some rice and gravy there. I know you guys were wondering. I knew y'all were wondering. And a little Sweet Baby Ray's action on it. This is what we're working with. You know. That's what we're working with. It's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's good. Like, it's not like... The pork chops is never the best meal that I make, but it's always the cheapest, no matter what. And that's every time. It's always the cheapest. Because I'm not going to eat all of these pork chops in this sitting, which means that this will stretch to 2 meals. Also not going to eat all that rice and gravy in one sitting. That stretches to 2 meals. This pack of pork chops cost me $7. So $8 maybe, 7 and some change. So let's say $8. I may have used $1 worth of rice. Already had everything else I needed. So this is like less than $10 for this entire meal. Honestly, you could probably do this whole meal for less than $10 anyway. Like, even if you did have to buy all the ingredients. Well, spices are kind of expensive now. But groceries are pretty damn expensive now. So, like I said, this is definitely the most inexpensive meal that I cook on a regular basis. So, I'm not saying that cheap food can't be good, but would the ribeye steak and onions and mushrooms that I made last night beat this? Yes. 1,000%. But that's, like I said, not saying this isn't good, because it is. It's just, pork chops is not something that I cook the best. We're going for another pork chop though. I still got a mountain of pork chop here. You usually get lucky too. Like this, the reason I get them so cheap is because these pork chops will have like a random ass bone that goes down the middle of the thing. Like bones in inconvenient places. And I honestly don't mind working around that, dude. you know. I do not mind working around that bone. Because there's a lot of flavor that comes from cooking something that close to the bone. A lot of flavor in bone. You know what I mean, Bo? I'm no saucing this one, and I'm happy I'm doing it. Look how juicy this thing is now. And this is one that was like literally been sitting there a minute. It's not dry or tough to chew like that one bite was a bit ago. Look at that. Oh, hell yeah. Nothing wrong with a little tzatziki wrap. I like breaded pork chops too. I don't even mind the shake and bake. Shake and bake's actually pretty good with a pork chop. But for that kind of thing, I would like for it to be boneless. Because I don't want to have to deal with, if it's like a fried pork chop or like a shake and bake type pork chop, I just want to eat that fucker. I don't want to have to do any extra work once I'm eating, you know. So how about that? Is that a thumbnail? No, we need the plate dirty in the thumbnail. Oh shit. Man, it was a nice little rush. Our Friday show was a dude, last night's secret show was monstrous, dude. Theo, Vaughn, and Ron White popped in. Wild ass night, man. And dude, that crowd, for $30, dude, they got to see Theo Vaughn and Ron White. How nuts is that? But tonight, the 8 o'clock show, the drop in, Bianca Parado. Love Bianca, she's sweet. Good producer. Hell yeah, Zen. Oh shit, is Jimmy here? Oh shit, Jimmy's here. I got a good bit of this rice and gravy in this bowl left. I'm losing momentum, but I think I'm going in for one more pork chop. And I'm gonna pull this one from the bottom. Hell yeah, dude. First things first, I'm a realist. Yeah, Ron's serious about it. It's so cool, man. I've gotten to have a couple nice conversations with him. He's an awesome guy. You know what? Theo and Ron both popped in last night. Both of those guys were guests on episodes of Kill Tony in which I got pulled out of the bucket. Theo remembered me, but I was gone before Ron got there. But we talked a few times. Cool little thing I hadn't put together till just now about them being my Kill Tony guests on the episodes I was on. This thing hurts the fork hurts my finger. Oh, that's bone. So this is one of the bad cuts. It's like you'll get a couple of really nice cuts in there because I think they feel bad about giving you all these terrible ones. But you do get a majority of bad with a lot of bone on it. Like this is a big hunk of bone right here. So sometimes it looks like a lot, but it's just like yeah, this much bone. Oh yeah. That's not even worth going in after. There ain't nothing worth it next to that. But nailed the shit out of that. What's up, alien? I did not sign up for Kill Tony again. I haven't signed up in a long time, man. I kind of feel like I got to that little place that people want to get to. Like, I still get recognized every day. I probably got recognized like tonight. I don't know, six times I think. Somewhere around 5 or 6 times. But just people coming into the show and they watch Kill Tony and they come into Sunset and I'm at the front door and they're like, it happens all the time. And everybody always says they want to see me get on again. And I seem to like, everybody seems to have positive things to say to me whenever they encounter me in the wild. But the truth is like it's a commitment to stand out there and wait for however long to maybe not get pulled. And I don't drink or do any of the fun, heavy drugs that all the other people like to. Well, not heavy drugs. I don't. And I guess I smoke, but like I'm not really trying to be Stony Baloney going up to do a Kill Tony minute. That's probably not the smartest idea. It was always so nice because I could sign up while on the clock. I already had to be at work, so I may as well sign up for Kill Tony. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot for me. I don't really want to be around. And there's a lot of people who go and they sign up like every Monday And they know that, man, this Monday is the one I'm going to get pulled. And I'm going to be the next Cam Patterson. I'm going to be the next Hans Kim or Ari Maddie. And everybody feels that way. You know, everybody thinks they're going to be the next Cam. And I don't like that energy, man. Just, I got nothing against like people having dreams and shit, you know? I'm not an asshole. I mean, I'm kind of an asshole, but all right, so I'm not an asshole about that. But it's like, these people aren't Cam. They're not Ari, they're not Hans. They're not William or David. They're not those people. But everybody thinks it's gonna be them. Everybody thinks they're the ones. It's gonna be fucking the next Cam Patterson or whatever the fuck, and they just aren't. Mumford, how'd it go?
It was fun. The judges voted for me, but then they said, fuck it, one more joke.
Ah.
And then Ray got a little more applause, but it's okay.
Oh well.
Have fun. Guess who was one of the judges?
Who?
Rick Glassman.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And towards the end, he like got up out of the chair. He like got up out of the chair because he's on the judging panel.
Yeah.
And he got like right next to me on the stage, and he started like dancing.
That's awesome.
And I started like dancing right next to him.
That's gonna be a good clip. Jimmy Kirk is in here.
Tim Congdon was a judge too.
Ooh, that's awesome. Bro, I already told most of the people in the YouTube about this.
Yeah.
There was a that show tonight, the Late Show.
Oh my God.
Dude,
Worst one.
when did you were you there for the very end?
Yeah.
You were there. Oh, you saw that.
Yeah, I was there.
Dude, I told these guys, I was like, man, it was just the guy. I guess he's
I was like, we're
pretty
gonna
popular.
We're gonna get bad reviews.
He's like pretty popular, I guess. But the crowd, I think the crowd was good for the comics that were.
They were. It's like they could immediately tell he was probably too fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, too fucked up and just I don't
They're
know.
like, you suck.
Yeah, people were heckling
Say
him in a
something
bad way.
funny. Fuck you.
That was happening. But yeah. That's cool Rick Glassman was there.
Right.
I was gonna go over there, but I had a lot to do at the end.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you.
No. It was alright. We was all happy about it. For the most part. Ryder did bathrooms. I did all the trashes that were left and mopped. But it ended good. I'm probably gonna go play some Control in a minute. I let them pick up my shift tomorrow, but I think I got 2 spots. So I gotta go downtown anyway.
I'll go, yeah.
I'm gonna do the music on Mitch and Spencer's show.
What's the fan for?
It got fucking smoky as shit in here earlier because I got the pan too hot before I put the butter in it. And then I had to open up these windows. It's probably still smoky in here.
I wonder if Switchy and then we'll see the Rick Glassman video.
Probably. Anybody who pays close attention to Rick Glassman, I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
He was fucking
Relentless?
couldn't turn it off.
Oh, that's funny.
Shook hands though. It's so funny. Damn. He was like, Ray, he was like, when I called you a dyke and when I called you a fat fuck, just know that. That's what the crowd needed at that point. I don't feel that way.
Yeah,
You know, like
that's funny. He called Ray a dyke.
yeah,
That's fucking great.
it was so fun.
What was Ray's last joke?
I don't even remember.
Jimmy Kirk said you look like a little league offensive line coach.
Jimmy, I'm gonna need you to do 20 up downs, 6 leg lifts, and then you're gonna have to run sprints. You're gonna have to run sprints, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy Mumford just said that you love of your life as a man. I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. He was telling you what to do at the school. Whoa, that didn't sound good either.
I said the only way Ray gets, the only way Ray can get into a child's bedroom is if he's invited.
That's funny. I mean, I got a big pop.
I set it up before, like, Ray, you're a vampire. But I'm not scared of you because my blood is way too sugary.
Hell yeah. Ryer Cameraman, the great and powerful Ryer Cameraman.
Ryer.
I know Blue Velvet. Maybe I'll try GTA. Red Band had GTA role playing going in the green room last night, and it looked kind of fun, I guess. I don't know. I just don't think I was having a good time doing it. Maybe it gets better. Happy Saturday afternoon in Thailand, Rhino. Is everything going okay for us on Saturday? Jimmy Kirk, never seen a king-size microwave. Nice one, Jimmy. Nice. So funny. That was good, dude. Did you steal that joke from Dave? I got such a mess over there I don't even want to fucking think about.
What do you mean, mess?
It's just, I made a mess over there. Nothing but love in this room, Avery. Nothing but love. That's all we got room for. That's all we got room for. The Theo Vom. So what else? Not much, really. Just out here trying to love.
Did you watch the Rogan?
No, not yet. You?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love him.
Theo's the best. Man, it's so crazy. We're talking about the difference in dynamic. Ryer, I don't know if I should. I kind of talked about the show tonight a little bit, like in loose terms. Ryer was there with me to the end. There was like a handful of us that were left. It was just like, I don't know, man. It's so wild that they got to see Theo yesterday and Ron White yesterday. That room got to see like that show yesterday, and then it had to witness. And don't get me wrong, there was I think a great show on up until a certain point. But when I got upstairs, I only saw one comic go up. Oh yeah, and dude, it was so bad. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been or seen these comedy shows where like a movie, like this is more like a movie thing and not a real life thing to happen tonight.
It feels like I'm in the joke right now. And then someone was like, yeah.
Yeah, someone from the crowd was like, so it was like this. $30 for Theo and Ron White is bananas. But here's the thing. There was a lady, I don't even think you know this. There was a lady who left during the show in the beginning of like, or middle of this guy's TED talk. which is what it fucking was. And she was just creeping out of the door like something was wrong with her. And she got over to me and she was like, I'm sorry, I don't want to walk fast because these shoes are loud. The room was so quiet, y'all. This woman was conscious about the sound of her steps. Take that in for a second. Think about how quiet a room would have to be for a woman to think, if I walk, it will disrupt what's going on in here. It was hilarious, and it was nothing against the club or anybody involved. Like that was not on us at all, but it was a hilarious situation that was going on, dude. I said, man, I don't even know if but we all talked about it at the end, and we all felt the same way about it. And so I don't even care, dude. But it was very, very funny to watch. He was up there talking, and he was like, it made like a point about something, but none of it was funny. Nobody was laughing at all. And he made a point about something and said, man, oh, now I'm George Carlin. And I died. I laughed very loud. And I didn't mean to. It just came out. I couldn't help it.
And then after you laughed, you said, but not funny.
And it was so bad. And I don't have the authority to do what I did. But I went over to our sound guy and told him to light the guy. And he did it. Like, I didn't, like, and I don't have the authority to say that in the club. But I told them, I even told the manager, I was like, look, I'm sorry. I don't.
Cole said he got it all on
I don't know if he got that. But,
not yet.
yeah, I don't think he got all of that. But I definitely told a few people of what went on. I definitely told a few people about like all this bullshit that has happened. So it's been documented one way or the other. But I went and told him, I was like, brother, fucking light him. Like, and then I even went up to Haley and I was like, should we spam light him? Guys, it was so bad. A comic that we know well, who actually kind of saved the show. Like, he kind of saved it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He really fucking, like, shout out to our home team guys, dude, that know what's good and know what to do. A dude, while this guy was on stage having the bomb of a century, a comic, one of our regulars at the club popped his head out of the curtain on stage, and then dude turned around and was like, what's up? Said the dude's name. And then the guy came up, put his hand on his shoulder, and leaned into his ear and whispered something to the effect of, hey, dude, this ain't turning around. I believe these people want to go home, and you should probably end it here. In probably so many words. But after that point, the dude turned around and was like, oh, well, I'm bombing so bad that I think we're going to end the show. I think they want to end it here. And I mean, it was the clunkiest dismount of all time. Like, it was just nothing. It was very clunky is the only word I can think of to describe this thing. But it was a rough dismount. And this guy fucking said, all right, well, I guess that's it. And then the comic that went on stage and spoke in his ear said, like, got up and closed the show out in a good way and kind of like hyped the guy up a little bit, because I think they're friends from back home or whatever. But like, this is one of those things that they talk about in comedy that you're like, oh man, never seen one of those. But we saw one tonight, like a 30-minute silent.
You think he's actually good?
Maybe. He might be. Here's the way I heard it. He apparently knows what he's doing. He's been part of the scene for a while. He knows everybody from LA. He's one of those guys. And that's basically all I heard from everybody else. I remember I talked to Kim when she walked out, and I asked her how they were doing up there, and she said they were good, they were fun. Did Kim do well with them, with that crowd? Decent crowd,
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't the room, the fuck was it? It had to just be. It had to just be the guy, which I think is pretty fucking clear. It was just funny, man. And I don't really ever talk about stuff like that. But he kind of took a dig at us at the end and was like, "Oh, well, I guess if they don't want to work no more." Do you hear when he said that?
Yeah. Our friend got pretty angry about that.
Who?
Our friend.
Oh yeah. He's like, "Oh yeah, if they don't want to work, work anymore."
He would have loved to do it, to do that spot 35 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, man.
Professional.
Yeah. But that's why I don't feel bad talking shit about a guy, because he literally was shitting on all of my coworkers from the stage and myself.
And telling people he was gonna kick their ass.
Yeah, and he was literally, there was some serious potential altercations in this was wild. Like I said, you only see this shit in movies.
Is he Canadian?
You don't see this in real life. It's only movies. And not only that, actually, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. What's up, Soupy? How you doing, buddy? Soupy's here, Mumford.
Hey, Soupy.
Here, talk to...
Hey, Soupy. How you doing, buddy? I'm eating soup.
Look, he's eating soup, Soupy.
I love you and I miss you. And I'm glad you're here with us.
Yeah, Soupy rules. All right, I'll let Mumford eat his soup. But yeah, fucking, I don't feel bad for the guy. You only see that shit in movies. Where the guy is doing so bad on stage. It looked like it was from Joker.
You remember the Swartzen when they recorded him and they ended the show early? A couple months back?
Maybe.
Kind of like that.
Maybe. Yeah, when they just walk out and was like, "Hey, buddy." It's a little, and I didn't even think the dude was that fucked up. But I guess he was.
It's a lesson to all of us.
I mean, the dude really could have done so much better. And he's kind of shitting on the room full of the staff.
People that bought tickets.
And people literally paid money to go see this guy. And that's the thing, his name was on the thing. And not to be, where was another show?
His uncle was in the crowd.
I know, I let him in.
I let him keep their phones.
Yeah, I let him in there. And he was literally, I saw that realization happen where he was like, "My uncle's in the room. Oh boy, they're gonna be talking about this or something. The family's gonna know all about this." So think of that realization while you're on stage holding a microphone bombing, realizing that someone in your immediate family is going to tell the rest of the family what happened. It was nuts. But to shit on all of us, and I don't want to be that guy, but I'm about to be that guy. To shit on a room full of people that are funnier than you, not to be a dick, but we all pretty much have a good time up on that stage just about every time. And I mean, it's gone bad before, but man, if it were going that bad for the first 8 minutes, I would have brought up the next fella.
Until a 35-minute set.
Yeah, and like 8 minutes, I don't even know how long he was doing before I got up there, but it was already going very bad when I got up there.
You did crowd work?
I don't know. He was trying to do something, but it was just not good. It was just, and then the guy went to leave, and he was trying to say, "I'm sorry, everybody," as he was leaving, and like nobody was talking to him, like nobody was making eye contact with the guy.
Damn.
Like it was bad, bro. You come in here and you shit on our club, dude. Like you're about to not to be back for real. Fuck out of here. But what do you do? I got a day off tomorrow, and I think 2 spots.
Doing 3 spots tomorrow?
Two. Bro, they want me to. One of them music. I'm in above at sunset. But it might not be this week. It might be next week. I don't know. I forget. But Mitch wants me to do like the pre-show for him, but he wants me to eat a bite of an onion like an apple in between songs.
Fish Bro?
Yeah, because it's
You can do that.
yeah, because this is like punchlines and punishments.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to eat a pepper,
Yeah.
but do 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'll do a song and then take a bite of an onion and then do another song, take another bite of an onion, and he's like, "What'd you do like 10 minutes of that?"
It would be funny if you ate a spoonful of mayonnaise.
Oh no, yeah. I'd rather eat the fucking onion. And I don't mind that. I can think I can eat an onion. A raw potato, yeah, I bet that is fucking hard.
Potato would be hard. Onion you could do.
An onion I can do. And Spencer was like, "What if I'm in front of him cutting an onion?" He was like, "No, then you'll both be crying."
I love that.
I like mayo too, Steve, but not by itself, brother. I need bread.
If you've ever, I did it one time. You eat a spoonful of mayonnaise, make you gag.
It just ain't good, man. That shit ain't good for you. Not at that much.
Yeah, just by itself.
Yeah, fuck that.
An onion.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. Just like have an onion on the stool and just like don't even address it. Just do the song, take a bite of the onion like an apple, and just not even address it. And then do a bunch of Shrek music or something. But I gotta figure out what time I gotta go down there. It'll just be nice to hang out. I never get to just hang out and do shows all day. Or just chill and not work. But still be there if they need any help. I don't mind that. But secret show, I'll be ready to go. I should have stayed last night though. Because apparently Ron was, Theo was waiting on Ron. And I saw him when I was walking out. He dapped me up. He was with Andy. I don't know, it's just been nice vibes lately, man. What was cool though is like that thing that was so bad tonight kind of united everybody in a way. Like we were all like, fuck this. Everybody in the room was on the same vibe, pretty much. God damn, dude. These motherfucker said, oh shit. Now I'm George Carlin. And I was like, no, hell you are not. I laughed. That was the hardest I believe I've laughed all day. Motherfucker said he's George Carlin. Yeah. That's fucking great.
He was dressed like a cowboy.
That's another thing. The guy from LA, he was wearing like a patchy denim suit. Patchy, like patchwork all over it, like a whole suit was denim. He took his jacket off halfway through the set, he was sweating so bad. And the guy that got up at the end was trying to find the mic stand. He said, where's the fucking mic stand? Motherfucker had put his jacket on it. So he didn't even see the mic stand because the dude's jacket was still on stage. Imagine eating that bag of dicks up there and then realizing that you forgot to get your jacket. That was so funny, man. There were so many funny things that happened tonight, and none of them came out of that dude's mouth. He had a big group of people that came in at the end too. Like, that was just like, it was bad timing. Like, a group of 11 people came in after we had pretty much shut doors for the show. But since they were guest lists, technically we let them in. But it was like, it was a to-do. It's just that these are the things in comedy shows that nobody knows about that goes on. That you wouldn't ever know. But what can you do? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all. What do you think? Do we do some control for a little while? What's the vibe of the room? What do you guys think? By the way, we're doing pretty good. We got 18 likes, 16 folks. We were up over 20 there for a minute. Peter says, game it up. Panic's going to bed after this. I'll have to find out whether or not I do those shows tomorrow or next week. I feel like it's tomorrow. Or is it Sunday? I don't know. I feel like the 9th. Is today the 9th or was today the 8th?
Today was the 8th.
Today was the 8th?
No, it's not.
So what would it be? It would be Big Texas, right? Because I don't think I wouldn't be on Get Ripped. Might be Big Texas. After midnight. Listen to Mr. Beast, guys. Subscribe. I don't know how he feels about whatever the thing he was talking about. Oh, we're at 20 and 20. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. I don't know what controversy Mr. Beast had going on, but to be fair, I didn't know what he was until I ordered cheeseburgers on DoorDash one time, and that's actually the truth. And that's where I got them cups. Maybe we do got some time for some control tonight. Mr. Beast drama PDF file shit, what? What's Duncan Trussell got going on with Mr. Beast? Oh shit. So he's real bad? He knew about some sicko shit that his business partner was up to and covered it up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy. So he Joe Paterno'd the guy?
Yep.
Really? That's real? That's what happened? Damn. Well, I sure am glad I got this cup. It tastes the same.
I haven't rewatched the Rogan episode.
With Mr. Beast? He was at the HEB Center.
That's right.
Damn, dude. Think about that. What are we going to find out next? The Jelly Roll let a bunch of inmates come out on the stage and sing with him. You see that? He got people from the county jail to come out and sing a song on stage at his concert, dude.
Now that's power.
That's power, dude. When you got power, you can get inmates released from the county jail to come out and sing a song on stage at your concert. They actually did pretty good. All right. I have. You want a pork chop muffin? Are you sure? 100%? Wild's right there in front of your face. You sure? Does it look good? You sure you don't want one?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of them. I made them good. Take one. Pick any of them. Any of them, it don't matter. Hell yeah. Hey. It's just such a mess to clean up. I was kind of. It's hard to wash as you go with these things. It's hard to wash as you go with these things. When you need. I just don't feel like it.
You need to get it in you.
I just needed to eat. They're slinging dick with 3 hands, cocksucker. There was a very, very dramatic and emotional speech that was given today by the new president-elect of our country. And it was pretty much keeping up with we're going to sign day one something to protect the right for people to say whatever it is they want to say without any censorship at all, removal of all censorship from online social media platforms, and further protection, executive order, further protection to ensure that none of the rights are infringed upon of the American people, so that we will be able to literally say what we want without like any worry that our video is going to be taken down or we're going to be demonetized or anything like that. So, because dude, censorship, it doesn't stop there. It might start off as a N-word pass for all. No, that's not what we're saying. Panic. But this was today. It's on Joe Rogan's Instagram page, and I saw I forget who I saw share it, but it was from Joe's page. Sam Morrill, actually. I saw Sam share it. But that's important. It's important that because it won't stop. If they take away your right to say anything at all on Twitter or YouTube or anything like that, then when will they stop? Then they'll be completely in control of everything. Like I've seen it happen with Kill Tony over the years. words that are not allowed to be said anymore on Kill Tony, no matter who's saying them. And now they have to bleep pretty much an entire episode just about.
Were they ever, did they used to have them live?
Mm-hmm.
They were live.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But now they can't. Now they can't do that anymore.
You see how if two parents came to the country illegally, the law currently would be if the child is born on this side,
they're an American citizen.
But now, no.
Yeah.
Because, and that kind of makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Why was that?
Yeah.
The way it was, anyways.
It honestly makes like. Here's the thing. I feel bad. A lot of people are in an upset mood about everything that's been going on. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody else in the world has opinions too, or everybody else in the country has an opinion too, and that's all there is to it. All I'm saying is that speech has to be protected. The right to free speech. Like if you lose that, they're gonna come after everything else. And it won't ever stop. It'll never end. Never be over. There'll never be enough. There'll always be one more thing that you shouldn't do. Oh, this thing. So now I see that I can take this away from you. I'm also going to take this away from you. That's all there is to it. So down with the censorship. All right, it's 3:18. What I'm going to do is we need to take back Australia first. I'm coming for Australia. I said it's too far. They said it's too far. Some people say it's too far. I believe we can take it. I believe we can get it. I'm starting with the big state. I want Perth. Sky News Australia, we love them. They're incredible news, honorable, reputable news source. We love it. The people down at there doing great. They're doing great work in Australia. They still believe in family. Australia says no guns. We don't believe that. We want our guns. Australia says no guns. I'm going to come and get you, Jade. I'm coming for Jade. I'm coming for Thick. I'm coming for all of Australia. I'm going to come and get them. I'm saying, do you want to come to America? We're going to not allow any immigrants unless they're from Australia. We will give you sanctuary. Some say Australia, too far. I think it's just close enough. Anyhow. Yeah, it's 3:20 right now. What I'm gonna do is wash as much dishes as I can. I'm going to stream a little Control. I understand not all of you are going to be coming back for that. That's fine. I just want to play some games. I haven't in a few days, and I kind of miss it. And I never was this guy before. I really like games now. It's something that I think about, and I'm holding myself to not doing it without streaming. But it's a fun thing to do that I've never really capitalized on ever before in my life. So I'm enjoying all this for the first time, which is nice. So yeah. But anyway, roll tide, everybody that doesn't come back. Please make sure to have liked this video, be subscribed to this channel, notification bell, do all of that. Become a member. Shout out to Nicholas Satchel. Thank you for the 10 donated memberships, dude. That's incredible. I got another 10 names to add to the list whenever I make up my secret show video this week, which this one that's coming out next is the Halloween episode, y'all, and it is fire. That Halloween episode is fucking incredibly good. And the one last night was great. The last secret show was incredible. The Halloween one was great. They said, Yonder, you should always put on the makeup. I said, it's too much. It's too much work. They said you should do it. I said, maybe. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, but it was fun. Anyway, I'm excited for you guys to see that. But thank you, Satchel, for doing all that you do, brother. Seriously, it's incredible, and thank you. everybody else as well. Give me about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, give or take, with about 10-minute window either way of that. And we'll be back. We'll do a little control, and we'll have a little word from our sponsors. Fancy Business down on Congress. It's not one of them shit joints that you can find on the likes of like Manchacha, or it's not anything that you'll find east of Cesar Chavez, or like you're not gonna find anything of this stature over on Slaughter. You know what I mean? This is more like Congress. I don't know if you know anything about Austin, but Congress is where the fancy businesses are. And the visual effects, it looks like there's real smoke. It looks like there's real fire, but it's totally fake. It's totally fake, but it looks so real. You wouldn't believe it. But yeah, word from our sponsors. We'll have a few of those whenever we get back in there in the room. And let me wash these dishes, and I'll be right back with you. Roll Tide, everybody. You want to say bye, Mumford?
Bye, everybody. Have a beautiful time.
Yeah, what Mumford said. Have a beautiful time, everybody, and roll Tide.